Mental Strength 101. You build mental strength by sticking to hard tasks. It's very easy to live nowadays as a man. You guys are very weak and you don't get it. I don't know what you do each day that makes you think you're strong. You don't work out. You eat whenever you want, whatever you want. You sleep in till any time that you feel like. You watch porn when you can't just go out and work hard enough to pull a chick. I mean, everything is so simple for you weak motherfuckers that you opt out of any type of difficult work. If you were down for difficult work, your life would change exponentially over this next 5 years. In 5 years, you could be the top of anything you want. If you just walked into difficult things and said, I'm going to excel at these. All the most difficult stuff. Not the stuff you make up and say is difficult because you're good at it. The stuff that's actually difficult for you. Discipline is the highest form of self-respect. Discipline is the only true depiction of self-love. You don't fucking love yourself if you ain't disciplined. You don't give a fuck about yourself. And I mean, if you want to talk about higher frequencies, a higher level of life, you have to love yourself first. What the fuck's going to come from that? You can't. Anything that you wish to have externally has to be first cultivated internally. So your love for anything starts with being able to fucking understand that the difficulties of a high level of anything need to be actually enjoyed. You guys who can't enjoy discomfort, who can't enjoy difficulties, who don't enjoy overcoming, who don't write a story in their mind of them succeeding when all odds are against them, you'll never be fucking successful, ever. It's not possible. You need discipline to become successful. Quit being a dumb fuck. Quit searching until you've dialed in your daily habits perfectly. Once you've dialed those in perfectly, it don't matter what's going on in your life. You'll be vibing high as fuck. And that high vibration state, that high frequency mindset will have you never miss on all the things that build you day by day, because you'll correlate your positive momentum, your positive progress to the habits. And in all reality, the reason you guys aren't succeeding is because you fail on the habits. Because you're choosing comfort over the work that needs to be done. But what if you told yourself, the only way I'll be comfortable if the work is done? I mean, it's a complete different mindset. I was always a visionary. So I always knew the way I wanted my life. I always knew what I wanted to look like. I always knew who I wanted to be. Now I just had to do the work. A lot of you guys just aren't visionaries. So that's why I'm trying to tell you what to see. Because a lot of you guys were raised by fucking nerdy ass parents, and so you're fucked up. Like your examples of men and women are so fucked that you think it's okay to be at the lower end of a male or female in this life. When it's not okay, it's just a few different choices and different habits. I mean, that's the problem. But you know, it's rite of passage. If you're around fucking knacks growing up and your dad's a pussy, you're gonna be one. It's just what it is. So I mean, I knew what I wanted to be like, I just had to do the work. Like, you should be able to wake up and know what you fear and face it, because you respect you enough to live a quality life. Why does anyone have to tell you to live? You should think about that. All you guys who aren't where you want to be, you should really think about why you don't respect yourself enough to live the best life that's ever been lived. You have one life, one chance at this, and you're really gonna do nothing with it? Like, the clock's ticking, and you're gonna fucking do nothing and be no one because you're scared of how others would view you, or scared of what the outcome could be, or scared to fail. I mean, I could never imagine being that fucking weak. You guys swear you're not afraid, and oh no, I'm not fearful of anything. You guys are all so pussy. Like, if you wanted something less this life, I don't give a fuck if it's that chick. I don't give a fuck if it's a Bugatti. I don't give a fuck what it is. You would fucking have it. If you really thought you deserved it and you really wanted it, you would fucking have it. But you guys ain't got nothing because you're afraid to pursue anything. And the people who are killing it and really did think that they're worth it, pursue something to get it, you're a real motherfucker. And I appreciate you. I salute you. The only true outward depiction, the only way we can truly tell if someone loves themselves internally is if they take care of themselves. Self-investment is the only true depiction of self-love. Someone who loves themselves builds themselves. They do not destroy themselves. Someone who doesn't love themselves disrespects himself and breaks himself down. Someone who overeats and destroys their body, that is an outward depiction of someone who internally does not care for themselves. Because then they're physically not caring for themselves. How is this hard to understand? I don't get it. The whole point of becoming that motherfucker first before you ever get the stuff is so that you don't end up with a bunch of stuff and realize you're still the problem. You guys, half you guys are like, I'm gonna be there one day. What, are you gonna have a fucking Bugatti and be a fucking lame? Like, you know how many people just swear they're gonna get to some financial level? You'll still be there when you get there. You'll still have to look yourself in the mirror. You'll still have to be fucking you, motherfucker. The problem is you guys are so fucking blind. You don't see when you got a goddamn double chin. And you're like, I'm gonna get there one day. And you got a fucking double chin. Or you're some skinny little nerdy knack fuck. We know you don't want to be either of those. You don't want to be some weakling, skinny little man. You don't want to be some fat, helpless piece of shit. We know what you want to be. Fucking be it. You guys have to learn not to do this cop-out bullshit where you sit there and say, that's what it's all about. It's all about family. No, it ain't. Not if you're a whack-ass motherfucking dad. It's all about being exactly who you desire to be while having everything that you were after. If you had to trade one for the other, then you're a fucking bitch and you're a pussy. And you had to trade one for the other. You don't have to trade. A man who really has a plan doesn't trade shit. He goes after everything exactly how he wanted it. So a lot of you guys see the lifestyle I live, and you say you want it. Congratulate me on it. You're like, man, that's what I want. I want to be at that level. And the thing is, you have a worth issue, or else you would have it, or else you would be doing everything to attain it. The fact is saying you want it doesn't prove shit. When you do every fucking thing to get what you want in this life, that is a man who does not have a worth issue. Because in all realities, if you believed you were worth it, you would have it. Exactly what you have today is what you believe you're worth. That's why you have it. You pussies never even been in a real situation that had your adrenaline flowing. You guys get your adrenaline flowing from watching videos on the fucking internet. Like literally. And you guys think about spending 5,000 of your dollars, you start having a fucking heart attack. Such pussy shit. And then you say fucking abundance in your post. Like, man, you just gotta manifest abundance. Wait, you don't believe in abundance, motherfucker? You don't believe in yourself, bitch. You guys have no fucking idea what it takes to get here. This is no fear, all offense, like a motherfucker. This is who gives a fuck. I've already had less than this. Everything's a plus from where I've been, motherfucker. But you guys don't think that way. You guys think I can't be back where I was. I finally just got here. You don't even like where the fuck you're at. Nobody would, bitch. Biggest problem with men nowadays is the passive-aggressive pussy men. You know why they're like that, right? They never been tested under the weights. They never been tested in their face. They never been tested in any way. So they fucking really think it's a game. You guys who fucking accommodate their weaknesses by talking to them like they're little pussies, you guys make this all worse. You accommodate their victimization. You're like, hey, it isn't right to be a real man and to really have consequences. We need to soften the way we talk for these lesser bitch men. No, they need to step up and be harder to actually become men. The problem is, they never became fucking men. Do you guys know how easy it would be for me to just tell you everything that I knew would control you? To just tell you everything that I knew would make you love me, and for me to say the perfect thing, and for me to motivate you and take your money. Do you know how easy that would be for me? Keep in mind that that's what all the people that you like are doing. And I'm sitting here not telling you what you want to hear. I'm not sitting here trying to fucking just control you. I'm literally just telling you the fucking truth that I want to tell you. And there's no amount of money that would make me fucking stop and turn the other way. Because guess what? That's what all the fakes do. and you dumb motherfuckers eat it up because you couldn't fucking bear to have someone tell you your nasty truth about how big of fucking fat lames you are, how weak you are. You want them to be like, it's okay, manifest it. I never overthink because I know exactly what to do. You guys overthink because you're not sure of your next move. I know exactly what to do. And that's why I look at all you guys, I'm like, is this guy stupid? Does he not realize that he wants to be in better shape, but he just ordered an egg croissant with sausage and cheese on it, and he's getting further behind from who he wants to be. He just doesn't even know what to do, or worse, he goes in and orders a smoothie from one of these places and thinks he's getting in shape because he's got protein, banana, dates, peanut butter, and everything in it, and it's like 900 calories, and he's like, oh. I never missed on one thing that I was supposed to do every day since I exited prison. And in prison, it was 10 years of me building the individual who was unstoppable. So give me any task. If you want me to be a fucking brain surgeon, and you say, Wes, you got 6 years. Most people do it in 8. Can you do it? Well, fucking, I won't miss anything and let's see how far we fucking get. I don't ever think about the outcome. The man who takes more pride in the steps it takes to attain the result than the result itself, he can't be stopped. Nothing breaks me. I like when shit's not going my way. If there's one thing you'll fucking learn about me is when it's not going my way, I do better. Yeah. So I'll be more ripped. I'll work out harder. I'll do better if I don't have someone. Because then I'll be looking for it and I'll be fighting for it and I'll be wanting it. And I think everybody shouldn't get what the fuck they want right away. And all you fucking pussy ass kids out there who think like you're supposed to be giving shit so quick, you're missing that grit, that determination that makes you fight for years that we all need, you know? There is no excuse big enough for me. No excuse could ever be valid for me. I told you I was gonna fucking do it, and I do it. That's it. There's only one outcome. I said I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it. You can't take the intrinsic work I've put in my soul from the work I've done every fucking day. And that's what a true entrepreneur is. That's what a true man is. Someone who validates himself with the work. And I always have people who have trouble finding their validation in other places. I'm like, you only validate yourself with your fucking habits and the work, not the result. The man who validates himself with the work and the habits over the result itself, he can't be stopped. People always ask me about my process, and they're like, why do you get up so early? Why do you work out multiple times a day? Why do you do this? It's what do you get from it? Yeah. I'm like, it's what I get rid of. I get rid of all that fucking doubt, all them disempowering thoughts, all that fear. The fear and the doubt and all that shit that keeps you from moving forward comes from the fact that you sold yourself out. You told yourself you were going to do something, you didn't do it. How would you not doubt this endeavor? This endeavor is way more complex than you fucking getting up in the morning. Yeah. Or you fucking working out, and you don't even pull that off. So how are you going to pull off this crazy endeavor of, no, I'm going to get a mansion in Miami, I'm going to have a mansion in Cali, I'm going to fly private jets back and forth, I'm going to have multiple places, I'm going to throw these events, I'm going to sell these programs, I'm going to fucking be this worldwide fucking motherfucker. How are you ever going to believe in that if you're supposed to wake up at fucking 7:30 and you can't even do that consistently? You're never going to believe in anything bigger until you master you. I don't have room for error. If you have room to sit there and doubt yourself, sit there and be anxious, sit there and be all these negative things, you ain't fucking working hard. It's just, it's a luxury to have fear and all these other fucking doubts and these low-level negative internal states. That's a fucking luxury. In prison, anxiety doesn't even exist. You can't even go there. Like, you have real problems. You ain't just making them up in your fucking head by projecting to the future with a painful narrative. If you suck at being you, you're gonna suck at everything you do. Like, if you suck at being you, you're gonna be a shitty doctor, you're gonna be a shitty lawyer, you're gonna be a shitty fucking father. I mean, so the whole point is, I'm so good at being me, I'll be good at anything. It don't matter where the fuck I go to work. I'm never not gonna choose to be the best me. So if you put me in any situation, hey, Wes is gonna be the new best sandwich artist at Subway. I'll make the best motherfucking sandwiches ever, because that's my name's on my motherfucking tag. Building confidence is holding your word to your fucking self. And it's all the small things. People want to jump to the biggest shit. It's all the small daily steps. And it's really about taking more pride in the process than the result. The man who takes more pride in the steps it takes to attain the result he can't be stopped. I take more pride in my daily process. Every day I get up, I say, you motherfuckers can't stop me. Because in prison, they took everything from me, but they couldn't take me from me. Most people are gauging who they are when shit's going good. I gauge who I am when everything's so fucked and the bottom falls out and life is just at its fucking rock bottom. Who am I at that point is the man that I have to create, and that's the man I have to operate from. Because it's a biased measurement. If you're like, hey, this is me on my best fucking day. Like, I don't even gauge that shit. Only when shit's fucked, that's the man who I am. And that's why I never miss. Because most people miss because the day's a little off and they choose to fucking miss. The day's off, that's when I prove who the fuck I am. Everyone tries to act like they know what works for them. They're like, well, that doesn't work for me. Motherfucker, in this life, nothing works for you, you work for it. So people think stuff's supposed to just work for you. Nothing works for you, you work for it. And the thing about that is, that's a mindset shift. Like, I could be doing the roughest task that's so uncomfortable, and since my goal is mental strength, I use that difficult task to speak to myself with congruent self-talk that makes me stronger. Everybody's being told to be too humble, and instead they're not being told to be, they're coming off too timid, too weak, too shy, too passive, and it's like, men aren't that fucking way. You gotta go attack the shit you want. You can't half-ass get it. Most people don't notice the path that's being laid out for them for success because they're taking the adversity as like a detriment when it's a blessing. You're being gifted the strength you're begging for desperately. You're asking for a way out, and then you're being gifted some adversity that's going to strengthen you in a way that's going to give you the way out. But most tap out of the work. It's crazy. I see it happening to people all the time, and I'm just always telling them, like, this is meant for you. And they'll believe it for a second, and then they'll let that belief just fall to the wayside. The only thing you should be doing from the moment you wake up is stressing like a motherfucker on how the fuck you're gonna make it, so you're not a loser in these coming years, and your family doesn't look up to you and be like, Dad, can I get that bike? And you're like, no. Or your wife's like, honey, are we gonna get that bigger house? And you can't afford it. There is nothing that I can't afford for my family. And the thing is we've got so jaded when it comes to money that my family doesn't even care about money. Like, the only people who can say they don't give a fuck about money are people who have money. You can't say it if you can't say that money doesn't matter if you don't have money. When you have money, it doesn't matter because you have it. It's not a problem anymore. The fuck is the matter with you guys? This is the biggest fucking shit show of people who literally denounce what they need the most and just fuck their lives up. When you step in that mirror, when you look at your life from a bird's eye view, when you really get to the depiction of where you're at, you have to be honest. And your conscience is going to call you to do the first steps. And the first steps are always you. Because the better you will get to your goals quicker. And this is the facts. People don't realize their level of success will never exceed their level of personal development. Amen. Success is something you attract by the person you've become. So what I want everyone to do, if their business is failing, their gym is failing, or anything financially is failing, they have to look at themselves first. And it seems so cliche, but it's so fucking easy when your habits are aligned with the outcome you want to get the outcome. And what people don't realize is their habits are not aligned at all. I mean, they're aligned with something that they don't want. Look at their diet. Their diet has them aligned with being overweight and not liking their body. I gotta win. It's a complete competition with my motherfucking self. I gotta win. I mean, if someone else can do it, then there's no way I don't believe I can do it. And if I believe I can do it, I better fucking do it. Or that's just me lacking action. I mean, everybody wants a certain position. Yeah. They say they believe in themselves, but they don't go invest in themselves. We invest ourselves and take the top spot because we ain't afraid to fucking really just put it all online. Yeah. Motherfuckers say they believe in themselves, but they don't put it online. They don't bet on themselves. So this is why when someone says I'm having a bad day or an off day, I say we are. You're never experiencing something that we're not. Someone like myself just perceives it differently and can go about the day differently. There's those days where everybody's vibing high. Those days are not good for growth. Those days are actually what happened right before. That's an expansion phase. Those days where everybody's at a high frequency state. Those days are the days before a massive contraction because everybody's so high, they feel so good, they do all the stuff they shouldn't do. they go fucking just engage, and they're massive addiction to comfort, and they fucking destroy themselves. They get back into a state that guilt and shame loop that's at the bottom of low frequency state, and then they actually apply that to everybody else, and everybody else gets in this negative hypnotic rhythm, as Napoleon Hill would say. There's no such thing as a bad life, a bad career, a bad relationship, or a bad anything. There's bad moments. And if you string together bad enough moments that people can define something in totality as good or bad, but there's only bad moments. And I wish I could really explain this to even like people who have been in my life. Like, what the fuck were you thinking? You're defining your life as something negative. It's just a bad fucking moment, and we can flip it. We have the power to flip this moment. How fucking stupid are you? They just don't get it. They get so caught up in their way of thinking. They get so caught up in victimizing themselves that they spin a narrative till they make it true. And this is what losers do. Losers lose so often that they have to win. And sometimes the way they win is creating a narrative where they lose and making sure it happens. It's fucking psycho. They're so good at self-sabotaging that they're like, see, this won't even work. This isn't even gonna work. And they make it not work. And then they're proud that they're right, that it didn't work. They're so against themselves, bro. It is the craziest shit I've seen people do. And I watch them do it. I'm like, you know, you totally brought that scenario into fruition, right? They'll never believe it. They're so unaware that they don't even know they're doing it. Only winners can understand this, because they're watching you out of alignment with the outcome you want and fully aligned with the outcome you don't want, and then they watch you walk straight into it. There's two versions of you. There's a low frequency version of you, there's a high frequency version of you. Most people their entire life have defined themselves at that low frequency Zach, where nothing's gonna work out, I'm ugly, I hate myself, there's no way someone can love me, I'm not gonna amount to anything, why do I even try? You know, that's the lowest, like, fucking horrible rock bottom, shameful version of an individual. And that usually happens because you're disrespecting yourself with your actions. So it would have to be some breaks in character, some vices that you're partaking in that totally just expose you to yourself that you're living incorrectly. How the fuck are you ever gonna grow if every time you have a problem you run to a substance? That substance is taking all the pain out of the situation. Pain comes from growth. Sit there, be present, experience that pain, and get your fucking growth. Do you want the gains or not? I mean, motherfuckers are just hiding from shit forever when they could just go through it. And like the most cliche quote is ever, we grow through what we go through, you know? I figured this shit out. I'm no longer a wreck. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I'm up early every day. I work out every day. I look forward to doing what all you guys think is so uncomfortable. I have created the mindset that has coupled discomfort with success. And I have coupled comfort with regression. So discomfort means I'm progressing, and then comfort means I'm regressing. So I live in a constant state of discomfort to push myself forward. And everybody knows that's the key to success, because, I mean, to get to the top. Do less with more focus, doing less. I told you that conscience congruency turns confusion to clarity. Why is this so relevant? Because all you guys are overcomplicating this shit. 3 years. I did this in 3 years, very simply. We're just getting started. You guys like to make everything seem so complex because it justifies your fucking failures. When in all reality, these macronutrients, the fats, proteins, carbs, it's very simple. But the reason you shoot yourself in the foot isn't. So it's all mindset. Why do you continually not believe you're worth it? Why are you not worth that six-pack? Why do you tell yourself you don't want shit that you want? Why the fuck are you guys telling yourselves that you don't want shit you want? Oh, I would rather just have a truck. Fuck the Rolls Royce. I just want something that gets me from point A to... Guess what? As soon as you get something that gets you from point A to point B, Then you'll want something. Humans are the only animals that desires increase as they're fed. And it may not be cars for you, motherfucker. When I first started, it was food. I just wanted to have all my food in check. I wanted to have my supplements, and I just wanted to work out and have a roof over my head. That's how it starts. That's how it fucking starts. You gotta look to if someone is only validating himself with possessions. Are you validating yourself with possessions, or are you validating yourself with the work that gets the fucking stuff inside? You're gonna have stuff. You're gonna have to have stuff. The man who can have every option at his fingertips, but still chooses personal development overall, doesn't fall victim to vices, doesn't live with regret. That's the man. That's the man, because he has the choice. You can't say it's not all about money if you have no fucking money. You can't. You can't say it's not all about looks if you look like shit. What are you speaking from? You've never even known what it feels like to be jacked. How can you sit there and say, it ain't about the looks? You can say that once you get jacked, and that will be fact. It isn't about the looks. It's about the feeling. It's about the fact that you didn't want to get up this morning at 2:45 and you wanted to get 15 more minutes and you wanted to sleep all day. You're tired, but you did it because the way you would have felt from letting yourself down, from fucking letting that 24 hours slip through your fingers would have ate you alive. That's the mindset change you get by fucking with people at higher levels. They expect more of you. Now you're accountable to them. I'm accountable to you guys. I'm accountable to you guys. I can't not make this video. It would eat me alive because I would let you down. Fuck. Who are these people who think, I don't owe anybody anything? Of course you do. You owe everybody your valuable heart and soul because you love them and they love you. How are you ever going to get love in this world if you only give fucking hate and negativity and I don't give a fuck the world? Anyone who says fuck the world, fuck you. The world's saying fuck you back then, bitch. Stupid motherfucker. I love all you guys. I hate your fucking habits. Said that a million times. Has everybody been missing what's going on here? Have you been missing it? It's very fucking simple. I was here. I've been here for the whole fucking thing. Every fucking wake up. Every rep, every post, every day. I've been here the whole thing, and guess what? I got out at 35 with $200. How did I get here? I just fucking made it non-negotiable. I gave myself no other option. I was stubborn with my vision. Be stubborn with your vision. Who you want to be, how you want to look, how you want to feel, the energy you wish to have. Higher self-creation to a T. Your appearance, the demeanor you possess, the energy that people feel from you and that you feel you have when you walk in the room, and your actions, the actions of a rare individual, a rare man. If you validate yourself with something, whatever the fuck you validate yourself with in your heart, that's what others are going to want from you. If you want to create strong bonds, then validate yourself with your actions. Validate yourself with your character, your conduct, your energy, and demand this from people. No, you will not shit on me with that energy. But guess what? I will not give up on you. I'm going to teach you and be right here. You're okay to fail and have negative energy around me. But it's not okay to not work on it, be accountable to it. I'm going to ride with you. The thing is whatever the fuck we validate ourselves with is what people want from us. Nobody wants money from me. I don't have people hitting me up wanting money because they know I don't validate myself with that. But I have a list. Hundreds of comments in each photo on Instagram. Hundreds of thousands of messages. That people want that fucking strength. They want that discipline. They want the character to not break. They want to fucking be loving too. They want to be positive too. They want from me what I validate myself with. If you got snakes around you, your validation, your areas of validation are flawed as fuck. Make sure you validate yourself with something you're willing to give. If you're not willing to give what you validate yourself with, it's going to cause the relationship flaws that everybody has. Oh, bitch was a gold digger. Oh, these people just wanted my money. Motherfuckers, because that's what you parade around with. People see that on me, they see some success, but they know they're lying if they believe that's what Wes Watson's about. Because when Wes Watson got his success, he still got up for you. He don't have to do this. He don't have to do this no more. But he needs it in his soul. He needs to know he's valuable to you guys. He's accountable to you. He serves you. He works for you. Because that's what works for him. That's what's worked for him from the beginning. To write something magical. Something that just pulls from his soul. And for someone to recognize it. He's just like, yeah, you got it, you got it, you got it. Guess what? That's what above is doing to all of us. From above, we're getting these messages in the stream of consciousness. And our creator is fucking sitting there and they're like, Wes got it. He's hearing us. Fucking give him more. Give him messages in abundance. Watch him deliver. He'll deliver. He always delivers. That's how I feel. I'm the bridge. I'm not telling you what to see. I'm showing you where to look. First, I get your attention and show you that voice within his creation. And I said you right above. Now you're tapped in. Now they're sending you the messages. Now you know the purpose of life is in you. It's to deliver. It's to deliver. We're all vessels. We're just messengers. We're messengers taking fucking massive purposeful messages from above while we're in that stream of consciousness, while we're in that high rate of vibration, while we're truly living it, we're in flow state. That's when we're just an open book. Gratitude kicks down the door to infinite intelligence and it just comes flooding in. And then when you give it to someone else, they really feel it. They're like, he's really living, he's really there. I feel it. I feel what he's saying. Our conscience is the guideline. Our conscience is the authentic voice of God. Our conscience is the gateway to infinite intelligence. He's telling us everything to do. It's the path. We are the path. The man who lives this through and through with the most intensity for the longest duration of time, his words are the most powerful. We can see right through all the fucking bullshit. We can see right through it all. We feel it. Universal language is energy exchange. This is all very simple. What would you do tomorrow if money was not an issue? If money was not an issue, what would you do tomorrow? That's what you should do for a living. That's what you should do for a living. That. And some people get, well, I like making beer and brewing beer. If there's no regret attached to what you would do tomorrow, you stupid motherfucker. There's no regret. We never regret positive acts. Positive acts build us and build those around us. I love you guys. I just want you to know that I serve you, I report to you, and I'm accountable to you. And I'm thankful that I have these platforms to be accountable to you guys through. Because these are what kept me in line. I need to be in line. Freedom is what's killing all you pussy motherfuckers. You have freedom to eat what you want, freedom to do what you want, freedom of all this shit. You choose comfort. You choose comfort. You choose.